For more on the Kenyan presidential election, let's bring in an international affairs analyst, Paul Ejime, who joins us live via Zoom from Abuja. Mr. Ejime, what is your assessment of the Kenyan presidential election?
Thanks for having me. Well, it's a mixed bag. Like you can see, it was a nail-biting contest, and Kenyans have been put on tenterhooks, political tenterhooks, for 6 days, not knowing the pendulum was swinging either to Ruto or to Odinga. So it was a very fiercely fought, but it could have gone either way. Look at the result. I think the margin was just 17,000 votes. That is what is separating these two men. And because of the anxiety, because of the delay, Kenyans were on edge. They didn't know, the supporters particularly, they didn't know what to do. So that played out, you know, almost to boiling point at the venue where the Electoral Commission was to announce the result. There were some people, you know, commotion, throwing of chairs, and before the four of the seven commissioners of the Electoral Commission decided to dissociate themselves from the result. They said they couldn't own it because it was opaque. But generally, the result itself, compared by Kenyan standards, had been very peaceful. I think the problem was at the tallying stage. That is where these four commissioners, including the deputy chairperson, decided that they couldn't go with it.
All right, but Mr.
And then
Ejime,
the chairman,
Mr. Ejime, if I may
yes,
quickly come in, considering all that you have outlined here, would you say that the election results was actually fair and credible?
Generally, because, you know, according to reports and then observers, and coming from the 2017, which was the Supreme Court had to annul and ask the Electoral Commission to do a rerun, I think the Commission had taken some steps to plug some loopholes. But I think they didn't get it right at the tallying stage. And so that was where the problem came. And I think Odinga's party had complained about certain, what they alleged as irregularities that from polling stations, but were not, they claimed that these complaints were not addressed.
All right.
So generally it was peaceful, largely peaceful, but it was at the tallying, at the collation. That was where the devil set in.
All right. Well, are there lessons that other African countries can actually learn from the Kenyan experience?
Of course, there are lessons, and I know that INEC, the Independent Electoral Commission of Nigeria, I think they have sent some delegation here, there, and the other election management bodies would have done so to see how they can manage and then avoid the loopholes. You know, when you have done, it's not over, it is over. It's not yet Uhuru, to quote the Kenyan terminology. Election is a process. It's not, you know, just a destination. From when you start, and there are 3 stages to it: before, during, and after. So you will be lucky if, and any problem at this, any stage could render the whole process nullity.
Indeed.
So that is why you have to be careful that before the election, during the election, and after the election, you have to get it right. I think
I'm afraid that's the much we'll be able to take at this time. Paul Ejime is an international affairs analyst. Thank you for sharing with us on TVC News at 10.
Thank you for having me.